Well, I'm glad y'all are here. The long-term names are the anchors for me in a shifting kaleidoscope of regular attendance over the years. I think so. I think I feel like we've kind of mostly got long-termers. There's a few newbies, but I'm old now and not terribly exciting. Name them and shun them. Old heads only. Yeah, my mind has definitely drifted to wondering how long will I be doing this? And how long will y'all be following me in doing it? How long can it go on? Forever. Your racism pivot. Ah, yes. Clearly. It's right around the bend. Are there so many? I guess I'm not really a content creator consumer. So I don't really know of very many. But there have been more than a few fallen along the way, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Fox. I think Fox has the right of it. Yeah, they always were. They kept it on the DL until they felt like they had permission. It's weird how some people are dumb in that way. Sorry, I was just kind of going through the Rolodex in my head of people I used to know. And some of them seemed like smart, cool people. But they're stupid in that one real particular way. In a way that I cannot understand. Almost like it just doesn't, like, it's like intelligence doesn't apply to every aspect of the brain, you know? Like you can have like a smart piece of your brain and a real dumbass piece of your brain. Buddy, why are you scoffing at me, Mr. Dog? They were only joking about the pivot. Don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. Yeah, you can't logic them out of something they didn't logic themselves into. Yeah. I'm not, honestly, I'm not a big advocate for logic and reason anymore. Only in that I feel like those terms have been deeply tarnished. Many logic and reason people claim they landed at those destinations via logic and reason during the well, ever since the awful years began. I don't know. I'm still drifting out on my boat. I have the same compulsion everybody else does to try to blast out some sort of here's what I think has happened, or whatever, or what the reason is. I find myself just kind of paddling in circles. You can find almost endless explanations as to why people are this way or that way, but I don't think we really have answers. And I think that it's sort of a natural inclination to try to, find something that just explains it all. But I think it's a matter of almost infinite seeming circumstances and little differences and experiences, mistakes and misinformations and things like that all kind of congeal together into one big mess. There's just like a number of things that I feel like are true things, but they don't explain it all, today in the Discord, we were discussing sort of generally this topic. And I was reflecting on how, in school, at least when I was in school, it's always a shifting thing as well. I don't really recall being taught about, because I had raised the point of like, one of the issues that we have in the United States is that there's essentially just zero class consciousness, or even like negative class consciousness. And I think the reasons for that are because of the fact that we're not really taught those aspects of American history, for one thing. And any of the ugly stuff that we are taught about is very smoothed over. Like, these are things that we've put behind us. We had that Trail of Tears thing, and we had that Underground Railroad, and then everything was good. We solved it. But, and I think we were taught about those things because this sort of status quo, or the sort of general current zeitgeist of, the American mythos at the time I was in school, was that those are things we feel all right about teaching the kids about, because it's not very confrontational or something. But we were never ever taught about anything having to do with the history of workers' rights, unions, the minor wars, robber barons, maybe a little on that, because we did learn about the Great Depression. I remember that, but not really the circumstances, and not really the things that came after, like the New Deal and so on. And you know, I was just thinking that's obviously got to be a contributing factor, that we're just not equipped with important sort of areas of study. And the only way to really learn about those things is to kind of seek them out via your own curiosity. And you don't even know to look for them in the first place unless you kind of hear about it via word of mouth, or you just happen to read about it through happenstance. Because, I mean, one of the things that I feel is like on my mind a lot is this sort of weird thing where people do not seem to understand like anything with regards to what's beneficial for society and the individuals in the society when it comes to work and money and taxes and regulations and budgets and things like that. There's a sort of general, it's kind of like boiled very much down to just essentially grind set, and that most of it is this mysterious thing that can't be understood. That seems to be the way people treat it. Like, rather than knowing and understanding that, like, there's nothing particularly special about a CEO. They're not doing rocket science at the CEO level. They're just making some decisions. And a lot of the shit that they do, it's not that they were fucking better than everybody else. It was that, for the most part, thank you for Windows 98 months. They were in a privileged position. Shade the Snake, thank you for 98 months. Just sort of luck, you know? Nepotism or lucky circumstance or whatever, but they're not gods. But they are treated as gods, as though they know something that everybody else doesn't, but they really don't. Other than being in a position of power that gives them access to things that other people don't have access to. And unfortunately, it seems like people at large regard them as demigods and willingly cede power, not just money, but like, you know, the right to control the conversation and so on and so forth. They just give it to them freely because, well, that just leads into like another problem with sort of American society, where we have that meritocracy myth. You know, if someone is rich, they must be rich because they deserve it. They must have earned it. These are sort of baked into the you know, the sort of brain of our society, these assumptions that are based off of the myth of meritocracy, that wealth or power are axiomatic. They are inherently, just by being, they are deserved. If someone is wealthy, then they earned that wealth. If someone is powerful, they earned that power, is the default presumption. We also punish people for not being wealthy and powerful. And there's just like zero awareness of the very obvious reality that surrounds us all. Like you can see easily every day that these assumptions are completely untrue. Well, you should know I supported Bernie. Although I'm not like a Bernie sycophant. He is not perfect. But we don't really have better available. Could kind of say the same about AOC. So yeah, I mean, it's not easy to explain all of this because that whole train of thought that I just went on is just one thread of many. You know, we've been kind of subjected to a perpetual capitalistic Brownian noise or background noise propaganda that's just been bolstered and bolstered ever since the New Deal. Basically, they've been working. The New Deal was this really huge loss for the capitalists, and they have been vindictively fighting back against it ever since then. We've just been on a downward slide from the New Deal through to today. And it's funny when you look back at how much connective tissue there is that leads straight back to then. So many things in terms of why things are the way they are now today started then. And they've had these agendas and missions. I mean, there's a lot of other things that are part of it too that have to do with racism and oligarchy and so on and so forth. But there is a connecting thread that goes all the way back. Like undermining and taking over the media and turning the media into a private enterprise, for instance, you know, massively effective. It took, 60 years, but now media is destroyed. And if you have the ability to think for yourself, it's very, very, very frustrating to watch the media and listen to them interview some absolute monster. And there's no pushback, there's no tough questions for a number of reasons. One is I think that the people that are in the media just don't even have the mental equipment to even know to do that. But even if they do, there's also different pressures now than there used to be, where if you if you wrong somebody or piss them off or whatever, your risks are different for doing that than they would have been in the past. So if you hold somebody's feet to the fire, you might lose your job. It might hurt the channel's ratings or whatever, etc. So everything is really milquetoast now. Everything is nobody is really held to account. There aren't really consequences. There's a lot of opinion bullshit. There's a lot of dumbass, insane, weird. That's like all media has kind of merged into this either centrist or fucking far right blob. One or the other, really. You don't really have. I mean, there are other things, but they're not in the major media. They're all like sort of way less consequential. It's just that's just that's another branch of the same thing. Yeah, it's like, a great example of something that I feel like is really obvious and in your face that's going on right now is that people are being disappeared for being in support of Palestine. And that's it. There's no other reason for it. And that's this weird, the influence of Israel through APAC or whatever, and other channels through our government. Basically, they're reaching into our country and having people disappeared for acknowledging that there's a genocide going on. And there's no media pushback on that, really. It is reported, but it's reported in this weird milquetoast way that is like, it's just benign. It just becomes like a blip, you know. Like, I'm glad that there was a lot of attention and that a Democratic senator went down to try to find out what was going on with Abrego Garcia. But what about the Palestine supporters who have been put in a box somewhere? I don't think that's really the opposite BFA. It's just hand in hand. Like, one of the things that has really stood out to me is how not all, but some of the most prominent Jewish organizations who are like watchdogs on anti-Semitism have perverted their purpose since October 7th and become essentially Israel propagandists instead. They're polluting the definition of anti-Semitism to apply to any criticism of Israel. It's basically been redefined as anti-Israelism. And that's just, they just sort of flipped. There's no acknowledgement of how they are undermining their original purpose to just become the propaganda arm of a genocidal apartheid state. But that's, unfortunately, I guess you just don't really see this stuff unless you're paying attention and you know things. You have to know things about stuff. And you have to be paying attention to shit outside of, your day to day, I guess. But where are the Democratic senators busting out the Palestinian supporters, the Palestine supporters? And that's not to diminish, obviously, the plight of immigrants in this country right now either. It's just that, from my perspective, these seem to me to be very equivalent. These are people who are being targeted politically. In both cases. In both cases, they're not getting due process. Hey, Babby. We got onto a whole thing. ADL was the one I was trying to think of. I kept saying APAC. I mean, APAC also, but that's more about political money influence. ADL are the ones I was really thinking of when I was saying that they've perverted or inverted their whole purpose. They've undermined the definition of anti-Semitism with what they have now become, which is essentially a sort of an attack arm to suppress criticism of Israel. Actual defamation league, yeah. I know, I'm sorry, I'm coming. I'm on my way. You've broke me free from my my trance-like state. Hello. I'm sorry.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
Why do you have to be like that?
Because you saw me and then you just kept going.
I finished my thought and then I immediately came. Come on. It was only a few more seconds of speaking.
Yeah, but you came to get your chai like a long time ago.
They fucking got me talking, and I like to talk about shit.
Yeah, I know, but your wife.
Tenosis out here to kick me while I'm down.
You're supposed to want to talk to me more. That's the rule of wifedom. Wifedom? It works.
Mm-hmm. What one would you like to do?
What are the options?
Well, there's Maya.
Oh, yeah, we haven't done that at all. I wouldn't be opposed to Mayan. We haven't done any of those.
Is it showing you the ones that I'm selecting or no?
I'm watching your stream, so
Oh. Well, there's
I
the
had
Mayan one.
to.
There's the Wild West.
What about steampunk? Did we do any of those?
Nope. Not a one.
Let's do that one. Because that's the outfit uh uh wearing. I don't know why I couldn't finish that sentence.
Tenosis, thank you for 118 months.
So,
It is your fault, chat. I will always blame you.
I will not accept that though. Ooh. There's a terrarium with 687 in it.
Oh.
Just because I know you. We've met.
Mm-hmm. I can't water the plants. They're too big.
90 degrees to the left.
There's a 3-digit lock here. And it has a flower tag on it. What were the numbers?
Okay. 687. Okay,
What was
that was
that?
so weird. Because there's a letter.
Oh, your hat's in here. There's a letter.
Yeah, and it says rotate it to 90 degrees to the left, and it's like, or you can just read it. Like, they're very obvious. Like, you don't have to rotate shit.
Looks like a broken amplifier.
Yeah, it needs a light bulb. A light bug? Oh, a light bulb.
There's a man diagram in here.
There's a ship diagram right here. I got a can of beans!
Can of beans.
Yeah, I'll put it by the tea. Are these fuckers British or something? Oh! Can I see the picture of the man?
On the wall. Or on the door here.
Ah, okay. Nope. I don't have it. That is definitely related to that on the wall over there, but I don't know how.
What is?
The picture of the man, and then look up to your right.
Oh, yeah, it's the same positions.
Yeah, but none of the materials are there, so I don't know.
Oh, well, I have the material of the hat. It goes on the top. Because I had the hat in my pocket. So there's the hat. And then the glove has little red and yellow swirlies.
Oh,
So
you have the whole outfit.
and I just have the hat and the glove.
Wow. Well, that's 2 out of 4. It didn't do anything after you.
I don't have the whole thing. How do we find out more about his outfit?
Um,
The hat and the glove are in the right place already.
are you sure that this isn't the glove?
Yeah, 100%. Oh, you mean like that position?
Yeah.
Well, that was a hand on the diagram, and so's the other one.
Are there 2 gloves, maybe?
Well, okay, so the glove looks like it's in the up position.
Oh, we have some fucking.
Is that Morse code I heard?
Yeah.
Ha! I brute forced it. I'm a bad person. Hmm. Oops. We have some sort of puzzle cube. I'm examining it if you want to look at it. Okay, I can't move.
Ooh.
Ah. Okay.
Turn
And
that
then
shit. Oh.
can't because it's still blocked on this other side. Okay. Do that. And that. Okay,
That
now.
looks so satisfying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can put it back how it was if you want to do it.
Oh. That you just take that out. Is there somewhere to turn it?
Um,
Is there somewhere to put in a crank?
Here.
Ah, there it is.
Go ahead. Ta-da! And that replaces the one on your one thing.
The one on the one? Oh, yeah. The illuminator. Oh, fuck off. Oh, there's a cut wire. So we need wires of some sort.
Or tape?
Do you have tape?
No. I was just saying that could be a possibility.
Yeah, theoretically. There's also, yeah, the system, but I don't know where that goes. There's a combination lock on the trap door. I don't know what that did.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh.
Let's see what Chew was yelling about, but it was a waste of my time.
Ah, I found a Morse code book for you.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, so you can do the Morse code, because I'm not good at the Morse code ever. That is your official job.
Okay.
Are you ready?
No. What's the start? Was that it? Do.
Yeah,
You just did a totally different one.
yeah. I didn't know if they did before.
Okay.
Do.
Let's
That's the first one.
is that is the first one.
Yeah.
So it's like long, short, long, long. So that would be Y. So next. It's 3 long. O. Long, long dot. G. Yog? Go on.
I don't know. There's only 3 switches.
So Yog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, it might be
It's this.
GYO.
It's for this box.
Ah.
Yeah, small. Can you tell me which ones were small, medium, and large?
Oh, large was the G, medium was the Y, and small was the O.
So we did them in order. That was the same order.
No, we did the G last.
There isn't a Y.
Oh, then the middle one is?
No, these all have the same letters on. Play the, what was it? The medium one again. Dot, 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 dot. One more time. I think it's long, short, actually. Which would be C, which would be cog, which would make sense for this. I was one letter away. Uh-huh. Okay, so it has cogs.
Is that it?
I guess so. I can only sort of drag this thing around.
Yeah.
It looks like it has something going on in the front of it.
Oh, it probably goes in here, in this one, because there's a clock.
There's a cog on the front. Maybe. So...
Well, yeah, I don't know. You can't really move the clock.
There are hands on one of these gears. And
Oh.
an eye. So 2 of the cogs are sort of benign seeming.
Go ahead and
I can't
try.
like drag them onto it or anything though. So I don't know that this is it.
Is there a time or?
What did this do?
I don't know. That's what I wanted you to find out, but then you left. Oh.
Is this doing something? Did this open something?
Go. Do it again. I don't. have no fucking clue.
You didn't see anything like open
No. Here, you look around. I'll do it.
or... Oh, probably we need to get down. We need to get down here. We need a 4-digit code. I think that's affecting something because there is a room below us. If you
Oh, yeah.
look through
Yeah, I
this
saw that.
grate, there's something going on there.
Usually there's more clues around.
I mean, I'm sure there are.
Well, like, more explicit clues. I don't see anything that would help me know what time is on the thing. I'm assuming these shoes are the other part of your clothing puzzle.
Is there somewhere to use these cogs? The clock seems the likeliest thing, but like, I don't see how you can use them on it. I'm gonna set them down. The large one is the one that has the clock stuff on it. I think it's telling us where to position, actually.
Oh.
Just dawned on me. Oh, that's a coconut. What's that?
What?
Relative to 1, right?
Yeah. But you can't. Well, hold on. This isn't exactly. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck off.
Tape for the wire. Called it.
You did. Down, up, down. Oh. 4,
4,
6, 3, 8. 4, 6, 3, 8. Okay, go on down. Have a good look around, and then I'm gonna press the lever.
Oh yeah, I mean the lever thing is quite obvious in your face. So you have to hold that and it keeps this open. I've got it actually, you don't have to hold it anymore. So there's a locked log. Oh, never mind, I guess it's not. Day, month. But it was unlocked already. Am I silly?
Hey, there's a coat crate.
Is there?
Yeah. Why are you such a twat?
Wow, okay. Take it easy. Oh yeah, look at that.
Not
That is a
you.
coat crate. There's another.
A2, D1.
Yeah, there's a clipboard here that has listings of them.
Um,
Fire flower star.
Yeah, that's the symbols on the wall.
That's the combination for this lock over here.
Oh. Is there a date on it or anything?
This lock is directional. So in the middle, there's a compass. North is up. And I can drag it north, east, west, or south. It's similar to the. Yeah, you're looking at it, you see.
Okay.
So I assume there's some sort of path that's defined by the boxes.
Here would be the only spot.
Well, we have to know where to start and where to stop, right?
Well, yeah, but there's only 4 fires here. And there's only one flower underneath of a fire, and then there's a blank space. So it would have to be right here. So the blank space is the crate that fell down.
Okay.
But you can't lift it up there, so I don't.
So you're saying it would be what? South, southeast?
What?
I don't even know.
I don't. I'm not gonna lie, I have no fucking clue how that's supposed to coordinate into that lock. But that would be.
Oh. These are additive. These two. For sure. Not this. Um,
This would be.
so not these two.
3, 3. Oh, okay.
There we go.
Oh. Can you go to the directional lock, please?
Whoop. Hold on 1 second. Okay, yeah.
Okay. Wait. Okay, no, never mind. I don't know. So I found out which record it is. So it's C3A4 A5, and the number is 2702. But that's just down and then left. I don't know.
I have 2
Oh,
lit
yeah,
lighters.
no.
Does that help us?
Can you catch the boxes on fire?
I don't know. I don't think that's the plan.
Oh.
Huh. So they all have the same I guess they all have the same gear on the back.
They all need to be loaded.
Yeah, there's cannonballs in there. Really got to figure out this box thing. That's killing us. Here, actually, here's something that I have picked up and not shared with you. That was what you released with the lever. The lockbox is set to open with the cannon firing mechanism. All the cannons have to be fired at the same time. So that's this lockbox over here. So did that help at all?
Oh,
Is that the
I
missing piece?
think so.
Because we are now stuck.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, what's the date in the log?
2702 is the one that we need.
So is there a pattern?
Yeah. It's C3A4 A5. But 5 doesn't show up here. $27.02.
Oh, I get it.
Oh,
So this is row
there's
1, this is row 2, 3, 4, and 5 up from the bottom, and then they're A, B, C, D, E across.
yeah. So it is this one, and this one. But how it relates,
To the
there isn't a
lock.
zero. And I don't know. There's also not a 5. So this is just making me feel dumb. 702.
Does any of this, do you think, possibly relate to the person writing their numbers sideways? Probably not, right?
No, I think that's over. Here, you look at the chart and then tell me if you can make sense out of it.
I don't think I'm going to see anything you didn't see. But sure. Okay. Ah, miles traveled. Okay. So if you're going south, you have to travel 4 miles. So do south 4 times. And then if you're traveling east, you have to go 3 miles. So do east 3 times.
Okay.
And
Now
that's
what?
it. uh, I don't know. How did you know the date we were looking for was 2702?
Because the thing over here, the little pattern, that's C3A4 A5. And that's the date that matches that.
Okay. So you went south, that's 4 miles. And then you went east, and that's 3 miles, right? So, wait a minute. C3, I'm a fool. Probably. C3 is, let me see. This is 3. This is C. So it's star.
Oh, wait.
So you're going,
Fuck, was I wrong?
you were wrong,
Is it?
yeah.
Oh, it's C4.
C3, A4, A5.
It would be.
But that's diagonal. C3. That's the star box here.
No, it would be C4. I think I got the wrong date.
Oh, you got the date wrong. I see. So,
Is there one that starts with C4?
um, no, there isn't.
No. Can I see the clipboard again?
No, no,
Okay.
no.
I'll just sit here quietly then.
All right. I was still thinking on it. But here. So we need fire, flower, star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been D D4, not C4. D4. You confused me again.
Oh. Then that's A1, A2, D4.
Or no, C4. No, yeah, D4. Fuck, goddamn motherfucker. D4. I don't know what it is about that, but the letters are the columns and the rows are the numbers. So
There
it's not
should be
it's D3.
D3.
It's D3. It's D3. We were both wrong together in a fun way. Basically, I'm doing everything as the columns and fucking up the rows.
Wait, this says E. Okay, so it's not.
D3, D2, E2.
So hold on. D5, D1. That's fire, fire, fire. D2, D3, E. Oh, okay. Sorry, it's D2, D3, E2. So that means it's 30305. Probably.
And now I don't understand how the date helps us.
I don't know either.
I mean, if you're looking for this pattern, so my interpretation of the miles traveled doesn't really make sense because it would always be forward down.
Well, no, because it's in a slightly different order. So you would start with D2 is the flower, and then you would go north 1,
And
and then east 1, and then south 1.
that has not opened the lock.
Well, no, it would be whatever the miles traveled is.
I know, I did that.
So, okay. I think that's it. But yeah, I don't think the date matters. But that is the only coordinates on here, I think, that have those three. things. Unless...
Wait. The book does more things.
Oh. What else does the
Um,
book do?
it has a gear on the front of it, but it doesn't do anything. Oh, we can
Oh!
set the date in the book. I see. I opened the book and then I couldn't interact with this, and then I didn't think I could. What was the date?
0305. Ah.
Okay.
Two...
Now give it to me again.
I don't know you have the book.
What do you mean? No, from the thing.
No, I think that's all you need is the... I think it's giving you the directions.
Oh, that's just the directions. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Makes
Do you want me
sense.
to put it in while you read it, or...
No, I got it. Are those ones or sevens, I wonder?
I think sevens.
They're ones.
Oh wow, that's a weird fucking one.
That was tough. Right.
Okay, so... What's that? Oh, lighter?
Yeah, hold on 1 second though. I don't... God damn it. I want to undo this pin. I'm just gonna chuck that on the floor. Alright. They all have to go off at the same time.
Oh, so the one on the end is the longest. One to your
Yep.
left.
You've got a long one here.
Yeah, and then...
The other two are shorter. So we have to wait for
Yeah.
these two long ones to burn through the red.
Yeah.
And then we light the other two. Alright. Ready?
Okay, you ready?
I'm going to count down from 3 and I'll say go. So do it on go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And now. I think we nailed it. They look good. Close enough.
Close enough? Yeah.
And then we get the key. Damn, if only we had understood the book better. I blew it with the book.
I don't know why, but I thought it was a puzzle that you had already done.
And
So that's why I didn't think of it.
I don't know why, but like I went brain dead on it. Annoying. Well, let's go to the next one. This is what happens sometimes. Oh, this
Ooh,
seems bad.
fire.
We should probably put that out first of all.
Add
Oh.
fuel, close power circuits.
No. What the? Steam pressure 0. Oh, okay, there we go.
Did you find a container anywhere?
I'm putting out the fire.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't know you actually had something to put out the fire with.
Insert container, compressed fuel engine, drone landing zone, open trap. Oh, wow.
I found a whole bunch of tiny jewels that I'm assuming that we will need later. And a hammer.
Nice. Okay, so our objective here is to get this drone fixed. Apparently we're missing a disc. Does discs, I don't know if they really fit with
Oh.
steampunk, do they? Oh, there's another accessible room. Look at that. The pattern holds the secret. You might want to look at this just so you have it in your brain. It's on the
What?
floor behind you now. Oh, there's a scale here behind you as well. You can weigh things. Ooh, X-ray? I don't know about that one. There's more tools here.
There's a pipe puzzle. Hand drill. Um,
Current 0, target 4. Ah,
heavy is the work of an engineer. First you cut it, then you squeeze it, and finally you smash it. So that's what the tools are for. Now what is it?
this is a stacking puzzle sort of thing. I see.
Heavy.
Controls for this are annoying. Yeah, there we go. Container filled. 4 liters compressed fuel. We have fuel. Close the power
Oh.
circuit. That's a lot of cake. Bataman, thank you for 36 months. Yeah? You figured it out? What'd you do?
I kind of, sort of, brute force the last one.
Okay.
But you had to weigh the hammer and the other thing. Oh.
What are these? Something goes in these gears, but I don't know what. The wrench.
Is it like little jewel kind of things?
I don't know.
Man, it said I needed 10. Okay, there we go. I was like, I lost count because I was talking, so I don't know.
Hmm.
I also have a turny screw thing, if that might be useful.
Ah. I found a box of resistors.
Container filled.
Hang tight. I have to do physics. Law of resistance, voltage. Resistance
The
equals
power
voltage divided by
circuit.
current. Resistance is the property of materials that oppose the flow of function. Resistance is the effective formula right above. Keep resistors in series. It's important to remember that to find out the resistance of the resistors in series, one after another, their resistance need to be added together. And 20 divided by 4, which is 30.
Oh.
I don't know how much these are, though. How do I find out how much these are? Oh, right here. Ah, 0, 1, 2. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. And so I need 2 in series. So I need 20. So to get 20, so that's 14 by combining the numbers together, not adding them. So if I have red, that's 24. If I have red cyan, that's 26. Blue cyan, that's 16. Black cyan is 6. Black green is 8. And then blue is 12. Oh yeah, I need those first two. That's 20. Didn't I try the first two though? Oh, we have other shit though. We need to close the power circuit on the drone here somehow. Or not 20, yeah, 30. Thank you. Sorry. Back to the drawing board. I don't know why I've reverted to 20. I had worked it out. 30 then. Let's see. Red cyan. Well, red cyan's 26. Red is 24, and then I just need a 6. Red, and black cyan. Red, and black cyan.
Oh no, this one should be.
Sorry. Oh, you can't put them back. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Oh, I can put them back. Not correctly. So how do we close that dang old circuit? Ah, it's one of those toys. You know those shitty toys that would draw for you?
Yeah.
It's one of those. Spirograph, yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, you already discovered it. Somebody already discovered it somehow.
Oh fuck me.
So what do we need to close the dang circuit on the thing? Oh, never mind. That was closing the circuit. I thought there was another piece to that. Missing propeller, which is probably what you're working on.
That was outside. Inside. No, fuck. This is not how it was before.
Buddy. Go ahead. Come on. Come on. Good job. It is tight quarters in here, so I don't know.
Inside.
Oh, what am I looking for here? Over. Did you already do the X-ray pipes puzzle?
No. That's not it.
One, two, four. Okay. So what am I looking for here? Wait. Ah. Okay, so they connect to those. Okay, all right. So this top one goes up to there. Great. And all the way across? No. And to there. What good is this? Didn't change anything. The arrows are coming from the top. So if I follow that one, ugh, God. So 3 rivets down. So it seems like that comes straight across. It goes back across 6 rivets down.
This doesn't make any sense, and it's making me very angry.
It's not the one going back, is it? Oh no, my camera angle.
Do you want to trade?
Sure. Let me
Okay.
explain to you. this. So these ropes on the side, the one on the left moves it horizontally, and the one on the right moves it up and down. And then this
Ah,
drawing here is showing. So you see the pipes spewing on the top.
yeah.
It relates to those somehow, and basically the X-ray pipes that you see lead to these light buttons on either side, and it's like figuring out how they connect, I guess,
Do
to
you want
each
them
light.
all on or all off?
I think you're supposed to figure out where each of the top pipes connects to and turn the light on for that one. And actually, to be honest, it'd probably be easier if we did this together. One of us moving the thing. You want me to move it for you?
Oh
So
yeah, how
I
the
can
fuck are
just
you
stand
supposed
back
to do it
there.
together?
No, I was having a terrible time, I'll tell you. So do you want to do the first pipe?
Okay.
So it should be the one all the way to the left, I guess, right?
Yeah, so down. Right? No.
I can't do both at once.
Okay, go up. Fuck, I don't know which one's
I think
which.
it's this one in the middle.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, together seems to be best.
Stop. Okay. Okay, so that one should be this one?
Seems that way. Wait, why'd you do the top one?
Because it was on?
No, turn it off.
Yeah, no, it was on. I just turned it off.
It's on for me.
Oh, well, it's not on for me. Also, it's still doing it.
Yeah, I think we just have to get the combination. I'm not sure
Yeah, you
though.
just turned it on for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Um,
Okay, second one then.
yep, you're still in charge of the left rope.
Okay, down. Okay.
Second button from the top.
Okay. Down. Stop. Stop. Stop.
I can see it as well, you know.
Well, I had to ask because I kind of can't.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Gear with numbers.
Can you see as well?
No.
I'll just hold still. Yeah. Gear with numbers. That isn't the propeller, is it? That goes on the
I
drone?
don't think so. You figure out this. There's the paper that you have to match the things with.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hmm.
I think the other problem is that I don't know what you've done.
What I've done?
Yeah, I don't know what puzzles need to be solved still.
I haven't done much. We're missing a propeller for the drone.
Did you do the container thing?
Yep, container's done. I think everything else is done. Except for
Okay.
this drawing one.
Okay. But yeah, you can only have one gem in there at a time.
Yeah.
And none of the patterns look right.
Red is right.
That looks way too curly compared to what was on the paper. Like the circles in the paper weren't overlapping.
Red is right. But what's weird
This
is that... Oh, wait. There's a bunch of them.
stones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are those all of
But you
them
can
that were in
only
that
fit one
drawer?
in at a time. Unless you can stack them. But I don't think so.
They're not different.
No, they're not.
Well, then there aren't that many combinations of things you can do.
Yeah, you'd figure.
Can't seem to fiddle with the gear at all. Nor can I seem to fiddle with these little end bits.
You don't get anything for making a basketball. Oh, wait a minute.
I'm almost 100% sure that red is right. It's very much close enough.
Well, white has like 4 loops, but I don't know how to make that happen either.
That's not... So the thing isn't... White... The colors don't change the pattern. The gears do the patterning.
Yeah.
And what's bugging me is that in either position, only this first one comes close. So we already know that, like, the pattern that this gear does, plus red, basically gets you... Okay, well, I've done it wrong. Maybe it is different with the colors.
No.
It is, it is.
No, you put it in a different position.
Girl, I just tried both. And they're both different from what I had before. This is different from what I had. What is happening? Why did that change? Doesn't make sense.
Give me a blue.
Well, hold on, hold on. Yeah, sure.
Sorry, I just want to try something.
I'm really annoyed that this one on the left changed in a way that I don't understand. Because it was absolutely making the pattern for red previously.
I thought I had the pattern for white over here before, and then I went back and looked at it, and it was like, no. Well, that doesn't look right.
Because the red one had 7 loops on it. It was close enough that I'm pretty sure it was correct. But for blue, they want you to have 2 loops, and for white, they want you to have no loops at all.
Yeah.
I don't think that the gems actually change. Wait, what is that? What has just happened there? Why did those jump like that?
Oh, because I stopped it.
But you stopped it before and they didn't do that.
Yeah, it depends.
What the fuck? And I've yet to see any of them do anything like the white pattern, where there's no loops. I don't understand that. Is it just putting the different colors in the different, like, you have to figure out the correct... Is it red, white, and blue?
I think red might be what I just had. I mean, white is not right
I know they're
at
not.
all.
I know they're
Yeah.
not right.
No, I'm saying I don't know how we would get white on any of those gears.
I don't understand how we get red back to what we had. Yeah, you have to suck and fuck a stork. Yeah. Hey, Lindley, thank you for the biddies. This
I don't
puzzle
think
is
that did
bullshit.
anything.
This puzzle is bullshit. That's what this puzzle is.
Oh wait, stop. No, I don't think I can fuck with the gears. Even though it does look like I should be able to use the hand drill for something, but that ain't it. Do we have like a screwdriver or something?
Yeah.
Can you try and shove that in there? obviously doesn't go there. We still don't know where this gear goes either. I'm assuming that's... Well,
Well, the screwdriver is not correct. If that were going to be doing anything. There were other tools. There's a hand drill. Do you have other tools?
no, not anymore. There was a hammer.
I don't think this wrench is going to work. We would need like a ratchet.
Did we cheat and use the clue? Because, like, I'm so done with this puzzle.
Not yet. There's nothing that seems to be interactive about the gears. I don't know. I suppose we could use a clue if you want. What about that gear that you got with the what was it, letters
Oh,
on
it's
it?
giant.
Did you ever try to put it on the drone?
On the what?
On top of the drone?
It does not want to go there.
Okay.
I'm gonna get a clue.
Annoying.
So, red is on the left.
We already did.
I think it's giving us the exact order.
But we
already had that one, I know.
what the? Okay, well this says this is stupid. It basically says we get the propeller out of the middle one, but it doesn't tell us what we're doing wrong here. I don't know.
What does this stupid pattern look like again?
I nailed that. Look at that. That's
That
great
was
placement.
very impressive.
Where did what say blue right?
I'm trying not to be happy.
Yeah, blue on the right. So it was red, white, and blue, like I guessed.
Yeah, but it still doesn't make sense because the patterns don't fucking match.
King, thank you for 102 months. Very much appreciated. I blame this dumbass puzzle for this one, for us failing this one.
Yeah, I concur.
The clues don't even tell, like, basically, oh, well, now, did you see that?
No.
Oh, the red one did the thing where it jerked into a different location.
I don't think that's the answer. I think that's just a glitch.
You have the other clue, don't you?
Yeah. There it is.
No, the clues don't show shit. Second clue we took just shows them all down. First clue just says you can send the lever down.
Put the gem in and then send the labor down. Also, I don't think this changes shit.
I don't know either. I'm not convinced, but somehow we had red doing different before. Are the speeds changing of the gears spinning? No, that doesn't make sense, because the speed would be based off of the size of the gear.
Well, so is the circle, but yeah, the speed doesn't have shit to do with it.
Have you tried all different positions of the gems on these?
I mean, yeah, but they don't. I tried just about everything I could think of before I came to you and said I couldn't take it anymore.
Fucking worthless clues. Absolutely fucking worthless. There's only
No,
two positions on each of these, so
there's
fucking
a red one, a yellow one, and a blue one. All
white.
of the blue ones are the same size. All of the red ones are the same size.
What the fuck? Why? What? Why? Why?
What?
Why?
What'd you do?
I just changed the position of the white one, but that didn't match the fucking drawing. Fuck that. Fuck this stupid puzzle. What the fuck?
Also,
That
those
was some
patterns don't
stupid
look
bullshit.
anything that what's on the picture.
No,
It
they
doesn't
don't.
make any
No,
sense.
the red
Not
one
one of
looked
them
like
does.
the red one looked correct before, and these other two patterns don't exist. You can't do them. You cannot do these. This is what I was trying to achieve, was like make it do this. No loops for the white one and just two loops for the blue one. Not possible. Not possible.
Ugh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Repair everything. Oh.
repair everything, but cheaply. Okay, you're taking very expensive paths.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what that meant. Hold on. Okay, so here first.
Three, and then take the one.
Yeah, but then I have to go 4. It doesn't matter which one I take.
Oh, yeah,
It's an
you're right.
equal.
Go ahead. You're right. But
I
the
don't have
problem is
enough
you
though.
still, yeah. You
Hmm.
have 10, 12. I think you have 15
Oh,
fuel.
okay. So if we do 2, 4. Yeah. No, it's still wanna. One, 2, 1, 4, 6, 8. Actually, is that?
Yeah, and then down. Yep, you got it.
I would have gotten it the first time, but I didn't understand what was going on. But yeah, the most expensive path was actually the best one.
Oh,
Ah.
you can put your other gear in there. Of course, they're probably not correctly placed.
Calibrate the gears by matching the numbers.
Can't be done.
I mean, I'm just guessing at this point.
No, I'm saying with the way they are laid out, it cannot be done. You just proved that by lining them up and they didn't match.
Technically not because they're not in numerical order. So we just have to figure out. This
I
is not
see.
gonna. Oh,
Two. There's two pairs here. I think they need to be diagonal.
what do you mean?
The two on the right are the same, and the two on the left are the same. I think. Nope, that's not true either. Because I saw 6872135, 6875312, and then this had 8327, but this has 8357 and 2.
Oh, so which
They're
numbers
all
are unique
they're all different.
on
Um
6, 1, 1?
I don't think
They
there's
all have 3. They all have one.
I don't think there's any unique numbers. They all have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but the orders are different on all of them.
Okay, so it can't be 2. Unless... Ah!
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is... I thought this went in the... thing. Oh, it does.
It's a video game.
Oh, yeah. Took me a while to figure out that those were doors or walls. Oh! Wait. Okay. Go forward. Left. Forward. Forward. Left. Right. Forward. Left. Forward. What's to your left? Yeah, what's there? Can you
The
get through
gate.
that?
No, I can't.
Okay. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh. Now you can. Go left. Forward, forward, till you can't anymore. Take a left. Again. No. Yeah. Okay. Go forward until you can't anymore. Take a right. Take a left. Straight on.
So you had that on another screen or something, or oh, it was
Yeah,
on the
the
back.
answer was on the back, and there was a button.
Ah,
Oh.
woof.
That made me want to shoot myself in the face.
Well,
I'm still really mad about that puzzle.
yeah. Unfortunately, when you run into a bug, that's just in a puzzle game. You're fucked.
Yeah.
You're fucked. The greenhouse.
Ooh, pretty.
Yeah, this is a nice, relaxing change.
We need battery.
Okay, so there's gonna be a puzzle that
Super
involves the
quaint.
placement of these chess pieces on this board. I finally figured out how one of the power source units for the tree grower machine works. D less than L, S less than I, E greater than R. S does not equal L, does not equal I, does not equal D, does not equal E, does not equal R, and also that spells slider.
Uh,
Seed magnetism, seed electricity. Ah, that's these, I guess. Or no, maybe not. Well, maybe, I'm not sure. Flowers, sun, water, Come on. Tilt all the way down and stay down, you fuck. You prick. This is annoying. Whatever. The ship is, two
Oh,
E. You are 8 B. You are 1D. And the night is hard to tell. It's 4F.
4125.
Okay, I've powered this up, I guess. There's 2 triangular bits that must plug into something. The world may never know. Oy. Okay.
Aren't that right?
What the? Huh? Wait. Oh, uh-huh. And this is more difficult. Okay. Oh, God. Slider. Okay.
I thought this was the code that was on here, but it's not.
You thought what was the code on what?
So there's numbers behind here, and it's 4125. And I thought it would be here.
That's letters, or is that Roman numerals?
No, it's from. Well, no, they're numbers. It's just the one is stupid.
Okay, none of them can equal each other. E cannot be moved. L cannot be moved. D less than L. Which means it must be here. S less than I
Oh.
is already the case. E greater than R. Oh, and these cannot be equivalent, so I'm done. These all go together into some sort of big Voltron? Is that the... You're done. You're done. What's your deal? Ah, constellations, stars on the bottom. Do we have a constellation map somewhere? Something... How do we bring down this telescope? Can we bring down that telescope?
I don't think we want to yet.
I want to.
No, sorry, I don't think we can yet. Oh! There's a ladder here. I don't know how to get it down, though.
Yeah, Necomi and I have done a lot of real-life escape rooms. We are big fans. Although we don't have any around us where we are, so it's been a bit.
Yeah, it has.
We can specify the leaves by how many chips they have. How many points they split. A, B, C, D. Well, okay, so this box I feel like has to go with the telescope. But unfortunately I don't know how to bring the telescope down. So I think this is a control that's just for once you've already got it down.
Did you already do the stars box or no?
No, that's the one where I'm talking about the telescope.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Need constellations probably for that. The boxes I have done are over here on the floor. Those are done.
And I have a code, but I can't figure out what it goes to.
What is the code?
4125.
4125. A. Well, there must be something that takes a code.
There's only one thing, and I put the code in, and it didn't do shit. So I don't know.
What one thing? Where did you put a code in?
Here.
Oh, this? 4125. And it didn't do shit. And what was the clue for this over here? Did you have a clue for this?
Not for that now. I did find a fucking button, though. Did that do a thing?
What? Oh, that button there?
I feel like I heard it do something. I just don't know.
Fruit energy extractor. Opened up over here. Need a fruit to put in it. You have a fruit?
No.
Me neither.
I do need to figure out how to do this thing.
That thing? That's done.
Oh, it is? Then you
Yes.
should have gone to the next one over. Did you put it in all the...
What?
Where's the book?
I don't have a book.
This. Look at step 1 is to use the GMO machine. Step
Yes.
2, you'll need to enhance the seed using the capacitor machine. So that's that machine right there. Step 3 is the alloy mixer. And then step 4 is the one thing. So you did step 1.
I never
I'm
saw the
guessing-
book. You're the only one who had that knowledge.
I told you about it.
Okay, all right. Well, there was other puzzles going on, you know. Sheesh. I don't know how the capacitor thing is supposed to work. Do I just do it in the order I see it? Is it Simon Says? Maybe. Okay, well, I did that. I don't understand. Am I crazy? So it does heart, circle, star, square, diamond, moon, triangle. Oh, I must have missed. I think I missed triangle. Okay, I have an electrified seed now. It looks cool.
Yeah, so now I got to put it in the alloy mixer.
Okay. And
The optimal alloy yields conductivity of 8.
Well, I see
So-
steel, gold, copper, graphite, and silver.
Yeah, so graphite is -4, steel is 2, gold is 5, silver's 13, and copper is 7. So we're trying to get to 8.
5 and 3, right? Or no?
You don't have a 5 and a 3. You have a 5 and a 2. And then you have a -4. So you need to get up to 12. So it's, yeah, it's gold, copper, and graphite.
Correct.
And then you
Okay.
have to put it in here. That says...
Oh, we have to put our little
Oh, further
solved
steps
boxes
are
on here.
out of the scope of the book. Oh. That goes there.
Trouble is that these two we have not solved. We can't solve this one probably
we
without the
have all of them?
telescope. And that's the one with the number.
Oh, you figured out the slider one?
Uh-huh. I did the slider one and the chess one. You did the combination, but it hasn't come out right. And then this constellation one, I don't know how to do without the telescope.
I don't know how else it would...
Oh, I'm a fool. I'm an unobservant fool.
What?
There was a wire running from it to a button over here on the bench hidden behind a flower pot.
Oh. Four.
Oh, okay. That looks like a bow and arrow. That looks like a butterfly or a bow. And this looks like, I don't know, a fucking horse? Giraffe?
You shouldn't have to do anything special, right?
No, if you put the combination in correctly, you've done it. That's definitely a bow. Bow and arrow. I thought this was the giraffe. That doesn't... No, that's, crab, maybe. Yeah, there we go.
Did we use the classify leaves by how many tips they have thing?
No, but I don't know what that's for. I'm worried that it's a red herring or something. Because the only box left that we have to do here is your combination.
Well, it says an equation, but it doesn't have anything to do with leaves. So I don't know. And you already did the slider one.
Did you double check the numbers?
Yeah. So it's, here's the 5. There's 1. There's the 2. There's the 4. 4, 1, 2, 5. There are no other numbers. I did all of them.
Oh.
Oh, for a second. Oh!
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so where's 1?
5 is first.
Okay.
4 is second. I think 1 is third and 2 is last, if I remember their locations.
Yes.
There we get
Damn
the
it.
tree. What?
That was stupid.
Oh, it's, there's always things like that we overlook. Is there a fruit?
There's a tree?
Oh, okay. So now we need probably to do things to make it grow a fruit. There's a hole in the tree down here and it has a C in it.
Any other shapes or patterns you see down there?
No. So you've got 3
So,
lights up there? Is that what's going on?
yeah, but okay, so there's 3 sections of buttons. So there's the top section, which has 3 lines, crossing lines, or dots. The middle section has 6 letters. And then the bottom section has a diamond, what looks like a token, and squiggly lines.
Oh, I see, and they can all be on or whatever. Okay, so well there was the C on the tree, right? And that hole there on the front of it. As for these other patterns, I'm not really seeing any. There are these flowers here. Those don't seem relevant to anything. Doing. Did you find something that gives some clues how it's supposed to work?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how you figured that out.
All of the symbols were on the tree. So
Oh,
there's
they
the
were
C.
all on the
If
tree?
you look down on the roots, there's like wavy lines.
Oh,
And there's dots on the branches up here.
good eye, Brian. So then what? Oh, you got a leaf? So now you can do that leaf analysis thing you were talking about.
I think they're all the same.
Yeah.
Okay. T. Okay. How many tips they have, and how many veins are split? 7 times 2 is 14. What's CD then? Oh. Oh. Okay, AB would be 14 and 9. Or is that actually, would that be, sorry. No, it would be, I think that splits 4 times. So it would be 28. And then 11. Is there somewhere to put this in?
Yep. 2811.
Yeah,
Do you have the order right?
probably.
Okay, well, it didn't work. And nor did 1128.
Okay, try. No, that should be. Did you look at a leaf?
No. No. Because you have the instructions. I didn't want to interfere and blah, blah.
Well, I set it on the table so we can both look at it. And there's a leaf right there. So there's 7 points.
Yeah.
And the vein split. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Or is it 5? Would that be 5?
So it's 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 times 5.
It's 35 then.
35.
35 and 12?
Yeah, 35 and 12. I think.
I wouldn't classify that as splitting right there, because like that's where it starts, but whatevs.
Flowers. Flowers on the wall. So, oh god.
It's
Oh boy. So we
I
have
can't see what they look like from down here.
yeah, come up and look, I guess.
Oh, they're different kinds.
Yeah. We
Okay,
have
what are they?
we have these dials that are surrounded by letters, and then the dials have numbers on them in set positions. So each dial has a 1 and a 2, but they're at different points around the dial, and they move together. So they can point at 2 letters at once. And the letters are all the same on all 3 dials. A, Z, M, C, N, L, O, S, F, H.
Oh. I think I know what we need to do.
There's a lot of different flowers for one tree.
Go back to the thing.
Yeah.
Let me double check. Okay. What are the letters again?
A, Z, M, C, N, L, O, S, F, H.
Okay, for the bottom dial, put that one to Z.
There's 2 dials on the bottom.
ZA.
ZA, okay. Then what?
Okay, so the one on the right, there should also be 2, right?
There's 2 on all of these.
Okay, yeah. So
The position
I
doesn't matter.
believe
Just
that
tell me the
one.
letters.
AL.
A, L, okay. So A is first and L is second?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then OP.
There's no P.
There's no P? Oh, N.
Accidentally got it correct.
Was it NL?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Got a fruit? Key. Door.
Wow. The camera just did super close-up shots of my non-existent boobs.
Yeah, it was all tits for a second. It's done that
Oops.
every time we finished a room. It goes directly into your chest.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
All right. Well, it is 1 o'clock. We failed 2 of these and succeeded once. It does
Yeah,
seem
that
like
one was a lot different.
Yeah. It seems like we succeed on the later ones more with this game. The early ones we seem to fail. In a set.
I think it kind of just all depends. Like, this one just kind of sucked.
What? The one we just did?
Well,
The
they
crew
were
quarters.
kind of, there's the linear thing we had some miscommunication on.
The what thing?
The linear clue where you had to take the seed, and I didn't know that you had already gotten the seed out of the first one.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, this one we
Oh.
succeeded on. We had some issues. But the first one we didn't understand well enough, and that was on us. And then the second one, we got thoroughly defeated by a bug. Then there's one more in this set, the helm room.
Oh.
I am being very yelled at.
Yeah, I can kind of sort of hear.
From both sides, I'm getting yelled at in stereo.
Well, do you feel popular?
Yeah, very.
Alrighty. Did you need a snack meal thing or whatever?
Maybe. We can figure it out after.
Okay. I'll come get the dog bowls then.
Alrighty. GG.
Alright. GG. See you soon.
Alright, folks. That's going to do it for this evening. Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, Sunday Gun Day. Until then, have a good night.